I was just about to grab my coat and head out the door. Then I remembered. I didn't give y'all this week an episode of Empire. My bad. I've been off schedule trying to shoot this movie. But I apologize. So without further ado, my review recap show. Empire. Episode 8. Yeah, what's up? I'm DZ De Niro, New York's favorite producer. Yo, this week in Empire, sorry for the delay, but you know, check out The Ninth Pawn. That's the movie I'm in, The Ninth Pawn. The trailer is out. But anyway, back to the Empire. Yo, this week, I'm going to call this the happy episode. Because it was, well, it wasn't that happy. It was some sad parts, but it was kind of happy. Cookie and Lucius finally, you know, got their bent up frustration out. I know, Cookie, imagine being locked. That's kind of weird. She locked up for that long, and she wasn't hitting off nobody. She get out, and she wasn't getting none. Well, I guess that's why she showed up at the restaurant butt naked. She was trying to get her freak, or she was trying to get some in the bathroom. She probably was trying to get some at the table. She wanted some. But, you know, she finally got it off. But Lucius, she gave Lucius an ultimatum. She told Lucius, if he wants some more of that, he got to dump Anika. And you know us men. If we could have our cake and eat it too, we gonna have our cake and eat it too. And women don't understand that y'all have the power, but a lot of y'all are enablers. And y'all say, guys is dogs, guys is this, guys is that. Y'all allow us guys to be dogs. Y'all allow us guys to be all of that. If you're a strong woman and you punch your foot down and you let the guy know that you're not having it, the guy won't walk over you. But if you're a walkover, if you're a doormat, he gonna step on it, wipe his feet off on you. That's just how it is. But that's a whole nother story. I don't want to get too much into that. So, you know, Cookie, you know, Lucius, he's agreeing to everything. Like, all right, if that's how it gotta be, okay, whatever. So, you know, Cookie's thinking, all right, I'm gonna get my man back, and you know he's gonna cut Anika off. But Lucius is the type of dude that uses people, and he know he needs Anika because he don't want Anika to blow this whole bombshell off and mess his whole company up because, you know, he used her father to sign the clear bill of health and all of that. And he know Anika knows so much that she could cause a lot of damage. So he's trying to keep her close. So Anika also gave him an ultimatum. She's like, you got to announce that we're going to get married and we're going to push our wedding up to this weekend. And Lucius is like, hold up. You know, as God, we don't like to be rushed into getting those shackles put on. We don't want to be rushed into marriage. So he's like, hold up. Can it wait a little while? She like, well, that's what you got to do. So, you know, he agreed. He said after the party, he'll marry her, because she wanted to get married the next day. Because, you know, she has alternate motives. She want that bread. She know he's gonna die soon, and she gonna get all of that. And that's what she's trying to do. So that's where it was. And Cookie was disappointed because she found out that Lucius lied, and he was going to still marry Anika. Well, at least he came clean to her at the party. He agreed. He's like, yeah, that's what that's what the big announcement is about, that I'm gonna marry her, whatever. So Cookie, she like, oh, okay. So she was hurt. So you know how women do. She threw a dagger. She went up to Anika, spoke to Anika, and let Anika know, yeah, well, I just slept with him. And she like, yeah, I know all about that, because she saw it, but she didn't admit that she saw it. But she's like, no, not that time. She said, I just slept with him in the studio. Let her know that she's banging her man on the regular. That gotta hurt as a woman. Y'all gotta be crushed, knowing that the next man is getting that sausage. I mean, the next woman is getting that sausage. Because if you dating me, well, I be dating these psychotic women. They be like crazy stalkers. Nah, I don't want to disrespect y'all like that. I ain't gonna get into all of that. But y'all, some of y'all know y'all are crazy. Right now, I'm single. I'm not dating nobody right now. I'm looking for the right woman. The right woman. Intelligent, business savvy. Something like Cookie that could help me build this empire. Anyway, back to the movie. I mean, back to the Empire show. I be getting off track. And also, Andre tried to steal the company. Andre was like, forget waiting. Because Andre was tight. They had a scene with a whole family. Oh, also, Cookie finally, they was in the studio. Like, that's why I call it the happy episode. They was all happy in the studio. Jamal, Hakeem, Lucius, and Cookie. And Cookie is the thinker. Cookie is the brains behind everything. Cookie was like, since the launch of this company and everything, and the company is like a family-based company, want y'all all do an album together. All generations. And Lucius like, damn, that's a good idea. So he used Cookie for that idea. So they all in the studio together, trying to do the music. And Hakeem still had his little anger towards Cookie because she wasn't there. She was locked up. But Lucius made them talk it out, explain why they mad and all of that, and they made up. And now it's like one big happy family. So they all singing together in the studio, having fun and everything. And then you just see Andre in the corner tight. Andre just in the corner mad, like he don't feel the love. He was never accepted. He's the brains and everything, but he don't have that musical quality that the whole rest of the family had. And he was tight. So Andre was like, forget that. Andre wanted to steal the company. So Andre and I forgot his other business part, the name. They thought of a scheme to try to steal it from out under Lucius. Lucius right from under Lucius' nose, but it didn't work because they had to vote. They had the board, and the board had to vote him as the acting chairman just in case anything goes wrong with Lucius. But Lucius was 5 steps ahead. Lucius knew that they were scheming, so Lucius denied it. Lucius shut them down. They didn't get enough votes. And then he was mad and all of that. And they confronted him, and Lucius let him know, like, y'all scheming. I know y'all scheming. And he ain't gonna let that happen. It's not gonna be that easy. And also, after Cookie told Anika that she was banging out Lucius on the regular, Anika did some grimy stuff. Anika, I guess, a woman scorn is dangerous. Y'all be hurting these women, and y'all be letting all these women know all your business. Yo, if you doing things, especially things that could hurt you, don't let a woman know if you plan on hurting that woman. Because it's all gonna come back on you. You gonna do something grimy to her, and she's gonna make sure she pay you back where it hurts. And then in the end, you all messed up. So she went to his enemy, the one that he used to be down with his record company. She went to him and everything, and all that's gonna be in the next episode. Next episode is gonna be crazy. Oh, and Jamal, Hakeem started dating Iman, the old model, the senior citizen. She's still bad. I'll bang it out, but you know she's an old model, and she's gassing. She wants Hakeem money, so she's telling Hakeem, you should go last because the best always go last and everything, and making them argue over this album, argue over the order of the album, and that was causing a little friction, but it all worked itself out. And this was the big coming out episode. Jamal finally came out to the public to let everybody know he's a gay dude. But this is what I can understand. Why do gay men always make everything about themselves? This supposed to be about your father. Your father's dying wish, like, you know. let it be about your father. Imagine me coming out, my father's on his deathbed, and at his party, I just want to announce to everybody in the room, I done banged out so many women in my life. Damn. I be knocking them down. Is that anybody's business? Do I gotta come out to the public and announce I'm straighter than a motherfucker? Do I gotta let everybody know that I be banging mad chicks? To me, that's stupid. Like, why people have to... I think people shouldn't have to... Like I said this in the past episode. People shouldn't have to come out. People should just be out. Just be open. Live your life. To each his own. Do you. Be you. Be proud of who you are regardless. And then you never have to worry about coming out. Oh, and to end the episode, I think it was at the end, because I saw Empire a couple of days ago, but I'm just going based off of memory. Andre tried to commit suicide. But Andre, who the hell commits suicide with a gun with no bullets? Now, a lot of y'all probably don't know how guns work, so y'all be like, nah, maybe, it's like Russian roulette. You can't do Russian roulette with an automatic. A revolver, you could do Russian roulette. You put a bullet in, spin the barrel, you don't know where it's gonna land, bow, shoot yourself. He tried to commit suicide with an empty gun. Yo, at least it could have been a starter pistol. At least we could have heard a pop sound and get, oh, he shot himself? One of those guns at the races, at the horse races, and they all, boom! At least let it be a starter pistol. At least get a little shake. He commits suicide with a gun with no bullets. Yo, at least it could have been a cap gun, a little sound. You know what the kids be running around with? Bow, bow, bow. At least a little sound. Bow. Nah, but he tries to commit suicide with a gun with no bullets. At least it could have been a BB gun. At least knock a tooth out or something. Boom, shoot yourself in the mouth, knock a tooth out. You got to go to the dentist or something. But Andre, you tried to commit suicide with a gun with no bullets. That was crazy. Well, I can't wait the next episode. Yo, I love y'all. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for the comments. I love the comments. No matter if y'all dislike it or whatever, if y'all want to discuss something, debate on anything. I love debating. I'm a debater. And I appreciate all the people that have been sharing and watching. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all and see y'all next week. And DZ De Niro, Empire 1.